Oh shit, here we go again.
I'm late, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late to the tea party, I'm late, I'm so sorry, I'm late, can you forgive me, oh my god, I'm late. Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland would say, I'm late for a very important date, I'm late for the tea. Okay, so here's the reason I'm late. By the way, welcome Hermes back to another K-pop Hermes video, and this is another tea video, unfortunately. Okay, so the reason I'm late with the tea stuff, you know, the tea party, is because A, I was on vacation, and B, I got this terrible cold from my sister, and now my whole family is infected with this disease, and so I've been out of commission right now, as of now. So, yeah, so let's talk about the tea with Dkdktv, or at least half of Dkdktv with this girl named Tamar Herman. There's lots to discuss. So the reason why I'm wearing a band-aid, by the way, is A, I have a zit on my nose and I don't want you guys to see it, and B, it says a positive message on it. It says love yourself on it, but you can't see it, and that's literally the only positivity I'm going to be giving out today for the video. That says a lot. So, okay, without further ado, let's get into the tea. I watched the video and I wasn't really peeved by it. I was like, okay, whatever. But then I kept like the more I heard about it, the more I watched it, I was like, that's messed up. That's not something nice for you to say. She obviously feels very angry by it. She's digging. And so it then got me really upset, not angry, but upset about them, because I love Dkdktv. Well, not anymore. But like, for me to make a tea video, I have to be pissed off. Like the Australian video I made, like that was just, oh, all the other tea videos I've made have really pissed me off. This one irked me, but it didn't piss me off in a sense, and I'll tell you why later. But yeah, let's just watch this thing. I have notes, wrote them on an envelope because it was 4 a.m. and I didn't have paper. So yeah, okay, here we go.
That will ever happen. I kind of wish it would happen, you know, not because well, I do really like BTS, but not because for them, but because for me. Like, I want more BTS so that I can sustain my
Here's the thing. Okay, that's the first thing. He's talking about the military service and how they would be exempt or something, and he's like, he wants them to be exempt because that'll make his channel thrive, because he lives off of BTS content, because it gets him views and pays his bill. He acknowledges this, that without BTS, those two idiots probably wouldn't be as successful as they are. I'm not saying that the other groups that they cover don't give them enough, but they're kind of saying that themselves, that BTS helps them pay their bills. Just a fact there. Yeah.
I'll be fucking honest here.
You're so honest.
I'll be fucking honest. BTS is the biggest group, and if they leave for 2 years, I don't know if K-pop can sustain its level of popularity.
So, okay. I want to say about this is that, you know, not everybody is solely a BTS fan. There are multi-fandom people, aka this guy right here. So, saying that K-pop won't sustain because of BTS is kind of, I guess you're not having enough faith in us, if that makes sense. You're not, like, as soon as they go, what people will, yeah, some people will leave. That's inevitable, because some people are not multi-fandom, and that's not their fault. But I think that there are other groups as well that are great, that might even do some of the success of it, like benefit from, you know, like what I'm trying to say here is that there will be another group eventually, but not right now. So, you know, I don't think BTS is solely K-pop. I think K-pop consists of other people and other great groups that are making waves right now. So I think that it'll be fine. So, you know, whatever.
Oh my gosh, I mean, not that I don't know about like the sustained level of popularity, but it's people are always asking, oh, how long do you think K-pop will exist for? And I've been doing this for like 5 years, and I never thought I'd be able to.
Okay, let me point out one thing. She has said that I've been a K-pop fan for 5 years, or I've been a K-pop fan for a long time. For like, she said this at least 10 times in the video, and I'm like, do you want a medal or something? Since you're so accomplished or whatever.
Frustrated with the state of like the boy bands in the industry. We kind of had more free flowing of like girl groups like dominate like age range isn't so like intense. So like you have like, you know, like Red Velvet would debut before Twice and Blackpink debut, like they kind of have staggered. It's like you have all these other popular girl groups, but
That
with
their
the
own
guys,
changes
yeah,
pretty
but with the
quickly.
guys it pretty much went EXO, BTS.
Yeah.
And then stayed BTS, like 101 dipped in, but 101 wasn't ever going to be permanent. And so a lot of people in the industry are kind of frustrated that like that throne change didn't happen because BTS only debuted a year after EXO.
Yeah.
So it's
Wait. Wait a second. Listen here. So, she should know this. If you've been a K-pop fan for 5 years, as you say, there's always been a different it group in K-pop. First, well, going back to when I was in K-pop, there was Super Junior, there was Big Bang. They all had their turn, right? And so, I don't understand how that's a problem. It's BTS's turn. Let other groups wait your turn. Why can't they wait? Why can't you wait their turn? They deserve this. And the fact that you're saying, oh, people are frustrated, they're more successful than EXO because they debuted a year after. Are you freaking kidding me? Now I'm getting upset. Because EXO, listen, not saying that they had everything in a silver platter, but EXO was from a very big company. So they made they were instantly famous with their debut. Instant. It was instant. Okay? I remember seeing this, seeing Mama just go viral. And I thought that they were a comeback group, like they were coming back from a hiatus, but they were a new group. And I was like, holy crap, that's amazing. But here's the thing, BTS, it took them such a long time to get some type of wave in the industry, right? And you're just crapping all over them saying you know, oh, like it's kind of like she's saying, oh, they didn't really deserve it because they debuted after EXO and they deserve it more. That's what it sounds like. Like, you witch. Like, okay, the Band-Aid's off. The Band-Aids are off. And I mainly took it out because I'm sweaty. But the Band-Aids are off. Like, what? Why can't you just be happy for their success? You're just crapping all over the legacy that you're not even remembering how hard they were, how broke they were, and then you're saying, oh, you know, there's too much BTS. Like, that's a personal problem. That's on you, honey. That's on you. Y'all might be exhausted, but we're not exhausted. I haven't heard anybody else go like, oh, I'm so exhausted from BTS. I've heard them going like, oh my gosh, all this content is overwhelming, but I like it. You know, we're well fed. And you jealous that we're well fed. Thank you. And that's the tea. Oh. Yeah, that's some good tea. Okay. Let's continue with this BSery here. Also, I'd like to say that they are villainizing BTS. They're totally villainizing them completely. It's their fault, you know.
It's like that how big EXO's like song Love Shot was last year. Like when I was in Korea in March, they were still playing it.
Yeah, it is pretty big.
And I was just like, and they just played it at KCON. I was like, oh, maybe like they realized, but like it was released in December, and so like it was kind of like they came at the end of the year, and that was it. But like the whole year had just belonged to.
So, okay. It's BTS's fault that Love Shot wasn't an international success, which it probably was. They're exaggerating a lot. Oh, you know, it was overlooked because of BTS. How freaking dare they be successful and my faves not be successful? Like, they just sound like children. They wait your freaking turn. I don't understand how this is a problem. You know, yes, other groups might be overshadowed, but why is that BTS's fault? It's not their fault. They're just successful. This is what success is. You wouldn't be saying this to Ariana Grande or Taylor Swift or Beyonce. Why would you say this to BTS specifically? There are other groups that this has happened to before. There are songs that will be overshadowed. Like, I don't get how they're bitter about this when it happens. It happens to any other group. Any other group. I'm sorry.
We're gonna get so much shit for this, but
Yes, you will.
We've already talked about the petitions, so
no,
like we're
okay.
gonna get shit on.
Well, I'm gonna get more shit for this. I feel like there's a little bit of exhaustion from BTS. I feel like.
From like you think the members are exhausted or like
No, the
media?
people,
Like
media and people are exhausted from getting exposed to BTS. Too much.
Who's people? Who's people? I haven't heard one person complain that, oh, there's too much BTS. Oh my god, there's too much BTS. I haven't heard a person say that before. I don't know who your friends are or whatever, but that's a you problem. You're exhausted. She's exhausted. You can be exhausted all you want, but we're not exhausted. We're good, man. We're good. Plus, they're gonna go to the army soon anyway. We're gonna drink it up while we can, while this continues on going. And as long as there's armies, BTS will always be there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's a you problem. I'm not exhausted. I am blissfully overwhelmed. That should be a catchphrase. Hold on. And that's the T. Again.
Exposure of BTS of late, I feel, because I get a lot of comments on YouTube saying like, oh, all these guys, all they talk about is BTS. I mean, because BTS has the most news. That's
And then he acknowledges again that BTS brings the most traction and brings the most news, yet they crap on them for being successful when they're paying their bills. Does that make sense? No. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. That's a you problem.
we need some fresh faces in this industry.
Listen, okay, so they say we need new fresh faces in this industry. You have the platform to show the fresh faces. Both of you do. Hello? Like, especially, like, promote them then. Why only fixate on BTS? If you're so angry about their success and exhausted about their success and want a new face in, then don't report about them. Just, it's simple as that. Now, Tamar Herman, it might be different for her because she works for a company. I like how I'm doing this. Yes, that's the level of sassiness I'm on right now. And she might, so she works for a company, right? Her hand might be forced to only report about BTS. You never know. She might be tied up in that. But Dkdktv, they own the channel. You can expose other artists. Hello. You can do that. You can go ahead. Nobody's holding you at gunpoint saying you must react to BTS. Even if people request it in your comments, ignore it. Just don't do it. Like I said recently, I've been doing a lot of BTS related videos, but that's because I'm passionate about them and I love them. And I haven't stayed in a group like them before as much as I stand them now. So sorry other groups, but I don't know, they just hit me in a different way. And I realized that I might be doing a little bit too much. So I've been trying to do other artists. I have done other artists. Because it's my channel, I can decide what I want to do. You can decide what you want to do. Now, is that saying that I'm going to give up on BTS completely? No, because I'm a genuine fan. I actually love these boys so much. That's why I make these tea videos about them, because I like to defend them. So, yeah. Nobody's forcing you to. Nobody. So, yeah. Okay. Let's continue with this goal.
Going back to the media, exhaustion, I do agree, there are days when I will send my editor, I need BTS not to do something today because I have to focus. I'm really behind on work.
Yeah.
So then don't report on every little thing that BTS does. But if Jimin has a new earring, you don't need to report about it. Don't report about the trivial stuff with BTS. Oh, I need BTS not to have a life for me to have a life. What? If you don't like reporting about them, maybe make a request that you don't always, or quit your job if it's such a problem. There's your answer right there. You can make your own news media, whatever, for K-pop and not report about them. You don't have to. Nobody's holding you at gunpoint at this point. Maybe your company, maybe Billboard and Forbes is holding a gun to your head to report about BTS, but maybe do that, and then write your exposés on other groups. There's probably a balance that she's just not doing. So, whatever. She can do whatever the heck she wants. Literally, I think maybe an hour or maybe 50 minutes of the video is them just talking about BTS. Literally, that's it. Because it brings views. You know that. And then you crap on them at the same time. And then you report about them to get clout. And that's basically it. So, okay, here we go.
I want to do that. So we'll often do features on things that we can't get to as a news story, because I'm not saying it's BTS's fault, but I'm saying news cycles always dominate priority.
Are dominated by BTS.
And it's right, and it's dominated by BTS right now. And BTS, I think that they're doing a lot. I kind of feel personally.
So, she's saying that she's not blaming BTS, but she is blaming BTS for being relevant. That doesn't make any sense. It's I'm not blaming BTS, but they kind of dominate the views. So, I am blaming them for being relevant. I don't see them blaming any other K-pop group for being relevant. It's their fault. Your job sucks. That's basically what she's saying. It seems like she hates what she does for a living, if I'm not mistaken. She just looks like she doesn't want to do this anymore. So, honey, rest yourself if you don't. I'll understand. I've been talking so much, I forgot about my tea, but I'm feeling sick. Do you hear my voice? Okay, here we go.
I've seen some people say the media exhaustion, but the average fan response is, "Oh my gosh, more BTS content."
Oh yeah.
It keeps them looking at only them and nobody else. You're not when I got into K-pop. When I got into K-pop, it was pretty even. You had one comeback, and then you had a repack, and then we didn't hear from you for another 6 months, except occasional variety appearances. But now it's you have to be putting up content all the time to keep your fan bases. So there's a lot of reasons why fan bases have actually become more compact, and multi-fandom has become less of a thing in the K-pop international community.
It's just difficult.
I hate this. Listen. I don't know if you noticed, but that's how people keep fans in general. Giving them content so that they look at them. Hello? And here's the thing. Not everybody is a single fandom person. I look at BTS because, there's BTS content, but I also keep up with other groups, with other artists. Not everybody is solely fixated on BTS and BTS only. Not everybody is like that. Not everybody. So, yeah, but they put out content for their fans because they like us and they want to please us and they want us to consume everything that they're giving us. We're their fans. They love us. They're gonna give us content. Damn it. So, and then she's also blaming BTS for killing the multi-fandom people, apparently, even though they still exist, aka moi. So I'm in like a group chat of just people who are multi-fandom. They just are. I think most of them are in my group chat, and there's quite a few of us in that group chat. So it's just like, well, you know, just blaming BTS for killing multi-fandom because people are solely focused on them is so stupid. You know, if people want to solely focus on them, that's their prerogative. If people want to be a multi-fandom, then they're a multi-fandom. Why is it BTS's fault that this is a thing? We can like who we like. Why are you trying to police us into liking other groups? Like, some people don't want to, and I understand that. I want to like other groups because if I was solely fixated on BTS, I'm pretty sure I'd be a very obsessed.
But BTS, like the media exhaustion, I think it is a real thing. I think there are some people in the industry who are really excited about it because there's so much BTS, there's so much to do. But honestly, I want to focus on some things. Like, I couldn't really sit down and play BTS.
You can focus on other things. Nobody's stopping you, honey. You don't have to be caught up in BTS stuff. Nobody's forcing you to do that.
Like, why give free content when you can make, like, I don't know how many people go and look at Big Hit's website a lot, but if you go and look at their website, actually the first page says customers and then fans in quote. Like, the line is, we want to serve our, I mean, it's not this exact line. It's like, essentially, we want to serve our customers, fans. So, like, they call the fans on their homepage customers. So you have to really consider that. Like, I know it's really great to think about the artistry, and like, I'm a music person, and I always love the artistry of K-pop, and I love how BTS is incorporating everything like great into their music, and the music is great and wonderful, and there's great messaging, and like, I don't think that's bullshit. But I think that you have to consider that this is all an industry. It's like, I don't think that Taylor Swift is not necessarily like feeling her songs, but I think that her songs are marketed in a certain way to be the most lucrative, and I think that Big Hit is definitely doing that as well.
They're a company. What the frick do you think they're gonna do? They refer to us as customers. Yeah, we're customers. We consume what they provide. They give us plushies. We buy the plushies. They give us hairbands. We buy the hairbands. We are customers. We are here to buy BTS merch and not buy BTS, but we consume their content. We're customers. That's how a company works. I'm pretty sure that's how every company thinks of. So what can we do for our fans who buy our stuff, which is a customer? They're a company. Like, and she's like, almost trying to warn us that, you know, they're a company. And, you know, they have a product to sell. And they're going to say, yeah, we know that. We get it. We know. We're not stupid. We know that they're a company, they have an agenda, and yeah, we get it. Like, let us consume what we want to consume. We're not held by gunpoint to do these things. We genuinely want to buy their stuff. We want to buy their merch and everything. We genuinely want to do that. So to, like, warn us, we get it, we know, we're not stupid. For Christ's sake. I feel like I'm getting sicker making this video. I think I'm gonna die by the end. Why chastise them that they're marketing, selling, and doing all of these things to, you know, like, not everybody looks only at BTS, but, you know, what they're here is to sell a boy group. And that's what they're doing. You know, like I said, we're not dumb. We know what's going on here. Now, they said some stuff about BTS, so I'm not really going to elaborate on BTS World too much because I haven't played it, so I don't know exactly. So that's why I'm kind of skipping over those parts, but there is one part of it that I need to address here.
I don't know if I should say this, but I'm actually kind of creeped out by the whole thing.
She's talking about BTS World.
The delusions of Yeah, I know. It's
Here's the thing. Always going to be those Delulu crazy, that shit crazy fans. There's always gonna be that. Whether it exists or not. I don't get why you're blaming BTS World. And not everybody takes it that seriously. Hello? We know it's a game. Well, most of us know it's a game. But I don't think that's feeding it any more than it is right now. So I don't get that concern. And they're like, well, it's a great product. Yeah, it is a great product. I haven't played it, but a lot of people have. So it's working. That's what I say. It's working. Don't be mad at it.
is a fetishist. Like,
but it's definitely giving out a bad image. Like
Yeah.
if one who is completely ignorant of K-pop and doesn't know anything opens up this app and like, oh hey, what's this BTS stuff?
Yeah.
Let's go check it out. And then it's like 5 minutes in,
Mm.
I'm like their manager.
Yeah.
And it's some sort of like there's a weird romantic vibe to it. You know,
I heard
it's
that
like,
they changed the gender. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
originally
yeah.
just a she/her.
well, even
Yeah, because boys like BTS. And other
I don't
genders.
know how it's like in English, but in Korean at least, it feels very much like
Yeah.
they're treating you like a high school girl or
Also,
something.
you're like following them around like campuses and like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go
yeah,
when you go to
yeah.
Fandom campus too.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like going around and finding them, and like
Yeah.
I understand it, and I understand from like the business perspective and from the
Yeah.
narrative of BTS perspective and the fandom perspective.
Demographic is
But
mostly female.
but I think that like at the end of the day, a game. Like I'm thinking of what are the other ones? They have another game.
Oh, the superstar.
Yeah, I think something like that. I think is healthier.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that BTS World is really great for what it is. It's like
It's
I
a
think
great
like I
product.
have like no issue if it was like a fan made thing. I think,
Uh-huh.
but because it's coming from top down,
I know.
like it's not like when people are talking. Like people always talk about like fanfic, like oh it's so like raunchy, it's so not okay, and I'm just like people have fantasies. Like this is pretty normal and pretty healthy for most people because like they're not acting on like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
delusions. Or not delusions, but like it's a creative outlet for something.
Yeah.
But something like this, when the company is doing it, it's kind of concerning. Like I really wonder what the guys think of it.
It's also that like I feel like it's kind of going against their entire themes.
Okay, before I get to that. So fanfiction, which is fiction, is okay. But BTS World, which is also fiction, is not okay. Like she said in fanfiction, you're not living out you're kind of just living out the fantasy in your head. It's the same thing for BTS World. Who is living out this fantasy in real life? Who? Tell me, I'll wait. Like, so fanfiction is okay, but BTS World is not okay. They're literally the same thing, and she's perturbed that it's made by a company. They know what we're doing on YouTube with these pretend Jungkook's your boyfriend, or the fanfiction Jungkook plus reader, or whatever insert member. They see that and they're like, oh, we can make money off of this. That's probably what their thought process was. If the fans like this so much, let's make it. What's the issue here? Lord. So I guess having a fantasy that you're their manager is not okay. Do you hear yourself? It's a fantasy. Fanfiction is fantasy. Okay, my last point before I'm done.
Going against their entire themes of their music and messages. You know what I mean? Like that's the very odd part. Like from a business standpoint, I think it's a viable decision to make this content product, but their entire shtick was like, hey, love yourself as who you are. Don't try to be anything else, and you're special just the way you are. Like, and then you start like making this ultimate fanfic.
So I mean,
I don't know. I feel like
I don't know if it's like negating it.
So, okay. So because you're playing a fantasy game, you're not loving yourself. BTS is not saying to you, oh, love yourself, but change yourself. Like, I wrote this down, actually. Like, BTS isn't telling you to change by playing a game. You're imagining in your head that you're their manager, and and apparently imagining something in a game makes you not like yourself? What kind of logic is that? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what? So my friends that play BTS World, I guess, hate themselves because they are BTS's manager, which is a fantasy game. I don't understand how that's a problem here. Their message still says the same. It's just pretend. You're pretending. You're pretending you're BTS's manager, like in any other game. Like, let's say, Bendy and the Ink Machine. So you're pretending that you're this guy that's stuck in a studio that was made to create cartoons that is possessed by an ink monster. So apparently now I negate myself and I'm becoming that person. Like in reality. No, that's not how it works. That's not how games work. You're not supposed to totally take yourself out and put the character in. And BTS is saying love yourself. It, like I said, it's a fantasy. Do you not understand the word fantasy? That doesn't make any sense. You are so stupid. Oh my god. And that's the last point I have for this video. If I leave out anything or negate something, I'm sorry. And the thing is that Danny, and I hate that his name is Danny because my name is Danielle. I don't know if I've ever said that on this channel, but my name is Danielle. And so I hate that we almost share a name. Because obviously Danny is short for Daniel. Oh my god. I've only met like Dannys who are total assholes. Like, that's all I've ever met in my entire life. There was a guy named Danny in my class. He was such a... But anyway, like, I won't say that all Dannys are bad, because I do know a good Danny. And my dad's name is Daniel, but he doesn't go by Danny. Anyway, that's not the point. Because of what happened, and Danny was like saying all these mean things to the fans that watch his channel during the live stream and on Twitter and all that. And then so David, the other half of Dkdktv, decided to do an apology video on his behalf, which makes no sense because he had nothing to do with it. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if David just split kick Danny out, because let me tell you, most of Dkdktv's fandom, the people that watch them, I'm pretty sure are mostly armies. Not saying that other groups don't. Sorry, I'm like a dog. My ear's itchy because I'm sick. But I watched their videos mainly because they explained things, the music videos that BTS did. So sorry, I'm out of breath. But yeah, I that's how I discovered their channel. And so a lot of armies are just unsubscribing, and David went on a video like apologizing, begging people don't unsubscribe from us because I didn't have anything to do with this, and he's sorry. I didn't watch the apology video, and frankly I don't want to because it's all just excuses, and I feel bad for David though, truly I do. But this is just ridiculous at this point. Like, they're biting the hand that feeds them, and they're always roasting BTS as well. Like, this isn't the first time, I'm pretty sure. And Danny tries to like hate things because it makes him look edgy. I'm sorry, it's 2019. Hating something does not make you cool anymore. I think that bandwagon is passed. When you hate something now, like with a passion, because you want to be edgy on purpose, it doesn't work these days. Maybe back then, but not now. People come after your ass now. So yeah, that's the tea for today. I am done. Praise the Lord. I wouldn't say this is worth canceling them. It just leaves a bitter taste in my mouth because there are a lot of more people that say a lot more offensive things about BTS that I have to worry about. But I'm not giving them a pass either. That was kind of crappy of them. Okay. Okay, Hermes, tell me what you want to see next in the next video. Okay, bye. Yeah.
Empire, Ilsam, Sampai, die. You roll, me ride, Chalba,